The craziest challenges MrBeast has done. Let's get into the video.
Hey guys, I'm having lots of fun.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 craziest challenges MrBeast has done.
Your ship is gone!
I am incredibly freezing and I don't feel like moving.
Don't buy one thing, buy like 100 things.
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest, most insane, and most creative challenges ever seen on the MrBeast YouTube channel. Which of these did you find the most fun? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. I bought everything in a store. This is the type of video that made MrBeast so famous. Spending thousands of dollars? Check. Giving to charity? Yep. Confusing the employees of a random store? You betcha. And buying literally everything from said store? Of course.
I was like, hey, you want to help me buy everything in a store? And surprisingly, everyone was just like, sure.
The location is Save a Lot food stores, and the gang winds their way through every aisle, grabbing everything and anything they can.
Alright, that wasn't my fault.
They buy food for families in need, pet food for animal shelters, and they even approach random strangers and pay for their items. In the end, the shelves were left completely barren, and MrBeast received a massive paper bill that stretched dozens of feet and totaled just under $70,000.
Look how big that is. That's probably like a 20-foot receipt. $70,000.
Number 9. I put 10 million Legos in friend's house. For this video, Jimmy showed up at Bailey and Jake's house with boxes upon boxes of Lego. As he explains in the opening, the dozens of boxes each contain about 100,000 pieces of Lego. And what does he do with all these Lego? He puts them inside the house, of course. But it's not just Lego. Various rooms were filled with sticky notes, plastic ball pit balls, balloons, and box fans. The work that went into this video is extraordinary, and while it's not like they were swimming in Lego, the sight of the floor littered with colorful blocks is both visually pleasing and utterly hilarious. Still, we wouldn't want to clean that up. Number 8. Spending 24 hours straight underwater challenge. It's not all goofing around with friends and giving away food. Sometimes, MrBeast goes full jackass and does something really stupid and dangerous.
This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done.
In this video, Jimmy attempted to sit underwater for a full 24 hours. He sat at the bottom of a backyard pool with some type of bucket contraption that allowed him to breathe. Unfortunately, things proved a little too dangerous. Jimmy went into the water around 11:30 a.m. and was forced to emerge about 12 hours later upon feeling extremely seasick.
I was just getting really seasick under there. Just after a while, it just really got to me.
As a pained Jimmy succinctly puts it at the end of the video, this was a horrible idea. Yeah, but then again, all the best physical challenges are.
Whatever I just did, don't do it. It's not smart.
Number 7. Going through the same drive-thru 1,000 times. MrBeast is unrivaled when it comes to creativity and devotion. It's what makes the channel so popular. In this bizarre video, Jimmy, Chandler, and Chris go through the same Hardee's drive-thru 1,000 times.
We might be doing this all night.
My mom's not gonna be happy about that.
Don't you live alone?
I still have a bedtime.
That includes ordering from the same people, buying a bunch of different items, and racking up a substantial bill, and endlessly driving in circles.
Chandler, how you feeling?
My hand feels numb. Thank you.
Chris was showing hesitation after just 3 go-rounds, and by 230, Chandler's hand began to go numb. Everyone was over it by 900, including the employees. Luckily, the gang proved victorious in a brilliant bit of perseverance and dedication. Number 6. Playing Battleship with real ships. The video description reads, "This is 100% the best thing we have ever done." It's certainly up there, thrillingly showing off the type of wild childhood imagination that only MrBeast can pull off.
That's a hit! Good job, Ethan. You took off half his boat.
As the title depicts, the video sees Ethan and Bailey facing off in a real game of Battleship. The two men play with standard Battleship boards while miniature boats sit in a nearby pond. When someone lands a hit, the boat explodes in a concussive burst of smoke and flying debris. It was a great bit of fun, mixing a classic game with explosions. You can't go wrong with that combination. Number 5. Would you sit in snakes for $10,000? Despite the title of the video, this one contains far more than sitting in a pit of snakes.
If either of you sit in this tub of snakes, I'll give your mom 10 grand.
For the titular challenge, Jimmy asks various people to sit in a bathtub full of live, slithering snakes for a chance to win their mother's $10,000. Chandler immediately bails, but Chris manages to pull it off. The rest of the video serves as a mini barrage of silly challenges. They include grabbing cash covered in cockroaches, laying with a tarantula for 30 seconds, and doing as many push-ups as possible.
I can't.
It's like a greatest hit of creative ideas, each fun enough to fill a couple of minutes, but not deep enough to warrant its own video. Number 4. I filled my brother's house with slime and bought him a new one. This is exactly like the Lego video, only taken to ridiculous extremes. For this one, Jimmy fills his brother's house with elephant's toothpaste, a type of rapidly expanding foam made from hydrogen peroxide, soap, yeast, and warm water.
That is insane. Look at it. That was hardly any.
They filled the house with barrels upon barrels of elephant's toothpaste with the help of Mark Rober, resulting in a scene straight out of a disaster movie. The foam fills entire rooms and shoots out of any opening it can find, including the chimney. It's one of the funniest outcomes in a MrBeast video, and one we would have loved to see in person. Number 3. World's largest bowl of cereal. It makes for a great thumbnail and an even better video. That, of course, is the world's largest bowl of cereal. Jimmy and crew fill a 2,000-gallon bowl with powdered milk and expired cereal and proceed to launch a challenge.
This is now the world's largest bowl of cereal.
Chris, Chandler, Jake, and Jimmy all pick random people to sit inside the bowl of cereal, and the last person to leave wins $10,000. They are provided essentials like food and water, but they are not allowed to leave the bowl for any reason. All the predictable problems arise, like exhaustion, boredom, and having to go to the bathroom inside the bowl of cereal. The winner, Scotch, ended up spending 20 hours inside the bowl.
Oh gosh, you smell like urine and milk.
Number 2. I spent 50 hours buried alive. The underwater challenge was probably the dumbest and most dangerous thing that MrBeast has ever done.
Boys, seal me up!
Until this. For this video, Jimmy was buried inside a glass coffin and attempted to spend 50 hours under hundreds of pounds of dirt. He was provided some essentials to make the challenge just a little bit easier and more comfortable, including a mattress, snacks and water, and bottles for urination.
Is it bad that I kind of already have to pee?
Despite the cozy amenities, the challenge proved a little too daunting. While Jimmy was successful, it came at the expense of his physical and mental comfort. When he finally emerged amid tears of gratitude, he had a horrible headache, was starving, and reportedly smelled terrible.
The challenge ended 10 minutes ago. They're still digging me up. Hurry up!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. I survived 24 hours straight in ice. A classic challenge in the vein of David Blaine.
It's really cold in here. This was not a good idea.
Surprising my girlfriend with 100,000 roses for Valentine's Day. A sweet video that combines MrBeast's childish extravagance with heartfelt love.
Surprise! Happy Valentine's Day!
I ate $100,000 golden ice cream. The crew eat expensive food, including $5,000 mac and cheese and a $50,000 steak.
It's so powerful. It just lets you know it's in your mouth instantly.
Last to leave roller coaster wins $20,000, a sickening challenge that horrifically captures the nausea.
We have lost Garrett to the badness of the roller coaster.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. I put 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard. These types of videos are always great for a laugh, and this is the greatest and most entertaining one of them all.
This is 100 million Orbeez.
In fact, this currently stands as MrBeast's most popular video, with nearly 135 million views as of August 2021. Jimmy and the crew bring 100 boxes of Orbeez to his friend's house, filling the entire backyard with 100 million balls. The results are both colorful and wickedly satisfying, as both the pool and the ground are absolutely covered, resulting in a smooth plane of eye-popping Orbeez. It's pure fun, embodying a glorious sense of childish imagination that can only be brought to life with lots and lots of money.
This took many days to film and was very expensive, like all our videos.